Today we're going to take a look at FastCap's Peel and Stick double-sided tape. This is 50 feet long by 1 inch wide. This is great if you need to use a veneer for some wood or cabinetry. So what this does is it allows you to add a veneer like this, which doesn't have any glue on it at all, straight to a piece of wood. You can trim it up, make it look beautiful. It's an amazing product. You can get this in all different lengths. So let me show you how this works. So first, we're going to use a piece of Baltic birch. This is just 5/8, just for an example. I'll clamp it down. Now what we want to do is take our double-sided tape and apply it to the edge that we want to put our veneer on. So we apply it like this, and then we just want to give it a little cut. Once it's applied, we want to give it a little roll. Make sure it's on there really nice. Now once that's done, there's a couple different ways to do this, but we can trim this off with a knife, or you can trim it off after, but sometimes you get a little bit of sticky residue. So I'll trim one side with a knife, and I'll trim the other side using the edge trimmer. First, I'm going to cut my ends off. Now, if you don't have a tool like this, you can use side snips or a knife. I like to use this. It's just a shear, so that just cuts it off. And I'll do my other end. Now we'll trim off the tape with a knife, so you just want to go nice and flat. So now we got a nice crisp edge. And I'll leave this side proud, which we'll trim off with the trimmer after. It's all personal preference. Now we'll give it another roll. Now we're gonna pull the back side off. So you just poke it with a knife and you can just peel it up. Now the sticky part you can see right here is a little fine film. That's staying on the wood. So we pull off the paper. So I'm gonna add some straight grain fur to this. We're just gonna put it down on here, apply it. I'm centering it right on the wood. And then we'll give it a little roll. You got to be careful you don't break the ends when you roll this. Now I'll give it a cut. So now it's nice and flush. And I'll cut this end. Now keep in mind the sticky side is still sticking past on this side and not over here. So I'll take my FastCap trimmer and I'll just trim this side first. See, rolls off really nice. Now let's do this side. I would recommend doing it this way with the knife. It does seem to be a little bit easier, and that's typically how I do it. Once we've trimmed it, we take a block sander. We give our edges a little sand. All right, and that's all there is to it. I'll show you the final product here. As you can see, it's super smooth, nice and blended. Both sides worked out great. I prefer to cut the tape with a knife first. You do get a cleaner edge when you're doing it. If you're stuck with a veneer and it doesn't have any glue, or you don't want to apply glue, I highly recommend getting the FastCap double-sided tape. It makes a huge difference in your finishing. All right guys, I hope the video was helpful. Keep on crushing it, and we'll catch you later.